Next we will so for loops, so generally loops are used when we have to perform some repetitive task. For example, here you can check in the clock that this is the repetitive task it is doing, that it has to scroll from 1 to 12 again and again. So this is kind of a repetitive task. Similarly, in a programming languages also we will be need to write some code which needs to be get executed repeatedly. For those kind of things we will be using for loop and a while loop. So let's check what the for loop does. So here there are here I have explained two different syntax for this for loop. So first is for item in a sequence. So for and add in is the keyword we are using. Then so for each item in the particular sequence will be getting this block of code will be get executed, and then once the sequence gets completed it will print the remaining code. This is one of the type for the for loop. The second syntax is that for I in range. So here in this for syntax we are putting some range where we will be taking talking about what is the start number, what is the stop, and how many steps it is going to use for this particular range. So here we are giving this range, and this is getting executed in a sequence. It might be some list or some array kind of things. So same block of code gets executed and then remaining code will be get executed. Let's understand for loop by using some example. So here we will be going to print a number from 1 to 10. Now to print 1 to 10 we don't need to print statement print 1, print 2, print 3 like 10 times. We can just put it into a for loop to complete it from range start point 1 to 10, and we can just see how it gets executed. Let's start. So let's write a code. So for I in range. So here I have to define the range. Let's put 1 to, since I need to print 1 to 10, I'm going to take it as 11, because at 11 this condition will get filled and it will come out with the step 1. And here I'll print I. So this is my 2 line of code, and if we run we will be able to see, okay, I have missed run. We can see 1 to 10 getting printed. When I becomes 11 this condition gets failed and the for loop gets stopped, like it will come out of this for loop. Okay. Now let's understand if you want to print it in from some sequence. So here we can create one list L is equal to, and then we can put for item in L, print item. So this is where we have list. It will just like it will print all the items from the particular list. You can use this for any of the statements, like wherever you have this kind of sequential things you can just go with this. So this it will first loop is printing from 1 to 10, and my second loop is printing all the item from this list.